Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Return coming from the 6. Notches another stop. He's stopped on the one back of the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Set.
They're going play action. That one going to go against the D. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Looking to throw here. They're going to complete it to Travion Henderson. He has room past the 25. It's a race down the right side. He is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability, but boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes.
Tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Yellow. Come back.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's on the quick hit. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long for him here. And downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
It's a 29-yard gain. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Eagle play action. It's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Yellow.
Another throw from Mahomes. It's going to be caught by his running back Harris. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Picked up a 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All set now. First and 10. Harris gets it on the counter. Escapes the defender. He's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
In the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operated from the gun. Here's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
15. Check.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Kicks away from him. And this one does not go far. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. 32. Set.
Plowing up the middle. And in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go blue. Red 30.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Drill green. Red, cycle. Ready, ready.
Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. Oh, this big guy is moving. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
2 yards.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
From the red zone on first. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Second down and goal.
Offense up to the line fast.
Fight, 60. Black shot. Steel, black. Right, white. Six, mega. Ready?
They'll work against the blitz. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't get it the last two snaps. Another shot at 6 here on third and goal.
Set, hut. Look, green jack. You, yellow. Claude Ray. Hut.
Here he goes, third and long. And he has it in the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get 6 more on their early advantage.
Patriots.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The kick
That
is
one
good.
right down the middle.
Makes the
The
score
Patriots drive their lead to 11.
Chiefs 3.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Brown with a return here. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10.
Check, two. Trouble, 38. Let's go now. Check, hut.
Outside the right side. Here's Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Let's set.
Sticking with Henderson. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
That's a run that's hold him on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's going to be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go, set. Red, 38.
No throw, 3rd and long. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Trouble with the snap. This one's live. Slip right there.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
We've reached the end of the 1st quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They start out 2nd and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones in the mounts are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the 1st down. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Running behind center with Harris. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is Harris on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. These last 2 snaps, they forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
3rd down, Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it at the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. He's out of bounds to set up 1st and goal, but they might not get to keep this. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15.
Yellow. What's that?
To the air, Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the first half.
Touchdown.
It's a Marquise Brown touchdown.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 4.
14. Chiefs 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going
Patriots
down.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
17. Let's go now. Yellow. 22. Slide through. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Airing it out to stop this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Field, black. Hut, hut.
Tossing it to Henderson. He's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Yards.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
First down from the 42.
Down. Black 40. Hey, green. Set.
Counter play, it's Henderson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Lost 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Set. 50. Quick. Ready.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Set. You. Yellow. Set. Hut.
This time it's a passing play. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Well up on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Strike. Check. Strike. 30.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Hurricane making that stop.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Fight, 60. What's that in? What's the key? Hut.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's on to Williams. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Check view. Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Ready.
Henderson here from the gun. He's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 45. White. Strike. Striker. Ready?
It's Henderson. Again. He finds a little opening, but not much. They pick it up 4 on 2nd down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Ready, ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal. Crimson leading. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set, and at the line, the quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Now facing 3rd and 8 after that delay of game penalty.
Blue striker. 50 green. Drill green.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Here we go. Set. Slide blue. Black. 95.
Now looking to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on to his running back. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
A 36-yard attempt.
Borregales connects. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Their own 23-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
40.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down play. Swatted away by the defense.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Yellow.
He'll throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow.
Back to throw it. He's going deep. This one's on the half, will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Going to Harris to start the half. That's the football. And it looks like it's Patriots football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Ready up.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Harrison's going to take this straight ahead. It's inside the 10. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots push their lead further to start the half.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 10.
team out there as they send it away. Brown with a return here. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180. 43. 43.
I'll start with a give to Harris. Well, for the first down, he made no gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gonzalez. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, 43.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Can't evade the coverage team for months. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Then leave some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 45. White.
Pass play now. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Hut.
Out of the pistol, Henderson. They're working a couple yards past the line. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Trent McDuffie on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hut. Black. 90 striker. 3-3. Black. Red.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call a gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready. Cluster. 6. 52 blue.
Motioning the tight end now. From the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Just loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. Patriots punt team coming out from former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yo, attack!
They pick the handoff. Now Mahomes. Throwing the out complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage to the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Ripley. I don't need to.
Play action, Mahomes. As the open man downfield. They get this down to the 28. That play good for 17 and a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Throwing again. Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. A run here with Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Noise caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He finds Worthy, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Harris. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow, yellow. All right, go, look.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Yellow. 40, 43, 40.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he gets in, touchdown. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stands, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to field this at the 2.
At their own 30-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Buffalo AC. Here we go. Stop. Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. Force that. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
A touchdown aside and at frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots way that's currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd.
Down. 10 seconds.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. Up on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
60 red, 62 blaster. Steel black. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. It's caught. It's the rookie from Louisville. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one is is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. Across midfield with the 45. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new 7 downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
New set of downs from 37.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And they're going to be pummeled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Block 40. Set. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Gets it to him on the screen. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Gotta be pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Red. Cycle. 50. Green. Slide blue. Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th. And on a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
One after is good by Morgan. Patriots double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 17.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, per second. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Knocking their left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Down and 10 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Finds him over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Yellow.
Desperation time here on fourth. He's got it to his right back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Another throw from Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And this is going to go incomplete in the end zone. He did it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within one score in the fourth. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs just the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 24. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Trap 50. Trap 50. Cut 19. Cut 19. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cut.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ball's red. 50. Green. 10.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Just loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be third and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, way to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. And cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here we go. 46. Measure. Hut.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready. Blue 32. Strike. Check strike.
You've got a man in motion.
Check Fury.
Under 10.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Patriots feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, check Mega. Red 38. Ready?
Henderson on 1st and 10. The call is a modest game here, Brock. 3 yards, 2nd down coming up. And just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we get another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ken Black. Ready?
They give now to Henderson. They scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. We get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
It's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. Ready. Quick. 60 red. 60 red. Go
They
pick.
send a tight end in motion.
Hut.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get off it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Yellow, yellow.
Throwing now. Walker isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set, hut. Set.
Shotgun given out of Bigsby. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready. Black, 95.
And in motion, out of the slot. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here we go.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Set.
He's wrong at 40. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Kansas City.